Hello once again and welcome to the second part of this Matchbox Jeep detailing. If you remember, the previous video ended when I started fabricating this foot box. Now I'm creating the handle of this box. The handle of this box is going to be very small and very hard to work with. I've started with this piece of metal and right now I'm just trying to see if it is in the correct width of this box. Right after cutting the handle to the right size, I've used a little nail in order to punch a rivet shape end on each side of this handle. You can see right now I'm just using my Dremel in order to smooth up the edges. I've made the handle a little bit thinner and now I'm just wrapping the handle with this aluminum wire. It's very hard to photo shoot this part of this video because the parts are very tiny. You will see at the end it will add more realism to this food box. While I was editing this video, I suddenly noticed that I didn't show you something that is very important with the roof rack, and that is how to reinforce the corners of each side of the roof rack. I'm using this aluminum foil and I'm cutting some parts. I will use each one of them in order to wrap each corner of the roof rack. It will make this roof rack way stronger than usual. And now you can see how this part is added to this corner of this roof rack. It will join the two pieces together and by adding a little bit of super glue, it will be very strong. And the reason I'm doing this addition right now is because I'm going to give this car to my son, and I'm pretty sure that since he's young, he will accidentally drop his car a few times, and I don't want this roof rack to break at the corners. Of course, you don't have to do that to your own car, since most of us are using our cars just for display. But if you wish to create a strong part, then you can use this method of adding these parts to the edges. And now I'm adding some extra parts for this roof rack just to make it look more realistic. After I'll finish adding super glue to this roof rack, I will paint this roof rack in black. You can also paint it in silver, but it is just a matter of taste. Although I've painted this roof rack already in black, I have to scratch this area a little bit in order to make the glue stick better. Now I'm going to fit another part that I've made of wood. It is kind of a folded sleeping bag, and you will see in a minute it looks very nice and adds more realism to this roof rack. And right before ending this video, here is another box that I've made of wood. This time it is a toolbox. And here are the jeeps that I've made. You can see I've painted the toolbox in some baby blue, and the toolbox on the white jeep was painted in brown. The small bucket on the green jeep was too small to photo shoot. It was very tiny, but it is just a piece of metal with a handle. Same goes with the rope right next to it. Too small to photo shoot. Okay then guys, I hope I have helped you learn a thing or two about modifying and creating a roof rack for your off-road car. And if you didn't see the first part of this video, please do so. And I will say thank you again for watching, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.